It's Draftmas, baby. Ho, ho, ho. Bitch. Draftmas. Let's be real. We are 25 days away from the NFL draft. Naturally, you're looking at your mock draft. You're making your own mock drafts. You're looking at everybody else's mock drafts, your mamas, your grandmas, your second cousins. We're all looking at who your favorite team is going to draft. I'm going to go through 25 different players, 10 offensive, 10 defensive, and then I'm going to take like 5 wild cards just for funsies. I cover the Carolina Panthers, so I will be going through that lens more often than not. But nonetheless, we're going to start up today with an absolute draft darling, maybe the best mustache in the game too, Jacob Rodriguez out of Texas Tech. Jacob Rodriguez is kind of like the girl that you knew in high school who like you thought was kind of cute and everybody else was like, yeah, but also she's like a little weird and like she's awkward and everything. And then she came back one summer and she was like an 11 out of 10. Yeah, that's what happened to Jacob Rodriguez after the combine. We all saw him play. 5th in Heisman voting. Dude was insane, over 100 tackles. That Texas Tech defense was absolutely fantastic with obviously Jacob Rodriguez, David Bailey, amongst others. And needless to say, I think all of us looked at Jacob Rodriguez and said, that dude is absolutely going to be a machine, but probably like a 3rd or a 4th rounder kind of machine. And then the combine happened, and all of us said, who the is this guy? I mean, if you just look at his drills, his movement, everything that went on during the combine, it was absolutely apparent that this dude was a gym rat and just a workout rat, on top of being just an incredible athlete and honestly having some of the best vision we've seen in the draft, maybe in the past 10, 15 years. We talk about the vision all the time with Jacob Rodriguez. The one thing we don't talk about nearly as much is just his overall patience. Look at this play right here. The way that he reads the running back and where the running back's going is absolutely awesome. Top of that, just this full-on explosiveness getting into the backfield is rather impressive. Again, this is a guy who's 6'1", 240. I mean, this guy's built like Manti Te'o, but he still finds a way to be so explosive and elusive in ways that honestly, lots of linebackers much bigger than him don't have the ability of doing. Just overall, his ability to read where the ball is going off the snap is really something. I mean, you see the way he's set up. He's set up on the other side of the play, other side of the line, and he's looking at the vision of the quarterback. He's looking to where the quarterback's leaning, where his eyes are going, and boom, right there, interception. That's something that Jacob Rodriguez has an incredible ability at. And it doesn't hurt that he is also a former quarterback in and of itself. So he's already got just, kind of the instincts of a quarterback. Now you got him at the quarterback position on the defense at middle linebacker. This is a guy who's absolutely going to thrive in this league in the right system. We've heard about system quarterbacks. Jacob Rodriguez is a system linebacker. This is a guy that, you end up in a 3-4 situation, hence the Carolina Panthers. The Washington Commanders is another example. This is a guy who ultimately will get you plenty of tackles, but he may not be your main focal point on the defensive end. Now, I could be totally wrong here. It's very evident that Jacob is somebody who likes to work hard, and any time that he has doubts thrown towards him, which a lot of us have, he has been able to step up very, very quickly and in such a way that ultimately surprises people. And I hope that Jacob Rodriguez keeps on surprising people. Where do I think he's going to fall in the draft? Here's the thing. I would love a situation where he falls to the Carolina Panthers. I don't think he falls to 51 in the 2nd round. I realistically think that you're either A, going to have to take a stretch on him at 19, which if I'm Dan Morgan, I don't do, or B, trade up for him. I think by the time you look into the second part or the middle half of the 2nd round, he's already going to be gone. So you might need to trade up, might need to, if you really want him, if you're Dan Morgan, which, I mean, he went down to Pro Day down in Lubbock. Obviously, he's pretty focused on him. I think if you're going to want Jacob Rodriguez, you're likely going to have to move up for him. If not here, then where? Well, if he doesn't end up here in Carolina, I think a place where he would absolutely thrive, I mentioned it earlier, the Washington Commanders. The Commanders have a very dynamic defense, one that shows a lot of different looks. I think with the way that they have brought in a new system down there, he's somebody who would really thrive. And if for anybody who is in the NFC East, any fans of the NFC East, Jacob Rodriguez could be a huge thorn in your side for quite some time. This is absolutely a stacked draft, so let Draftmas serve. I mean, obviously, this is a bigger name, but let this serve as maybe some of those underrated players that you haven't heard nearly as much about. Sure, you've heard about the Arvell Reeses, the Ruben Baines, the Sonny Styles of the world. Here we're going to highlight the Jacob Rodriguez's, the EMWs of the world, the Akeem Mezzadors, the ones that maybe are just like a little bit further down the list and even further than that. Let's take a look at some of those guys and see where they can benefit your team, even in like the 4th or the 5th round. So if there's anybody you want to see a video of course, hit me in the comments. Let me know who you'd like to see. Let's get into it. It's a beautiful time of the year. We are 25 days away from the NFL draft. Let's go.